Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome back to another video about UFL. This is my team right now. They've done a load of updates to the game today. I'm not very happy with some of them in terms of they've updated massively the prices of some players. We could talk about that in a whole video by itself. They've updated the RP price of some different players. They've changed the ratings of some players. Quite interesting. I'll need to look back at that properly later. But yeah, some of my players have even been downgraded in terms of XP and stuff. It's quite interesting to see. Like Bastoni before was an 89. They've put him down from 89 to an 88 with 6 less pace. I do like it though in the sense of that they are upgrading players regularly. They're looking at different things about players. They're going to keep on top of it and update bi-weekly. That is interesting, but we'll have to see how it looks over time. This video though today is dedicated to the best meta formations and a little bit about tactics. I will go through my tactics properly on another video if you guys want to see that. This is my team right now. I've got a load of reputation after the update. They gave people reputation based on that. Yeah, but it is a bit dodgy because I need to basically go by credit points. Need to go spend 14 quid if I want the credit points to be able to go buy like a Mbappe or something even more. So a little bit questionable. Is it this game actually being as fair to play as they said? I don't think so. Regardless, let's go into the formations. So to go to you go to your squad menu, you press L2, and when you press L2 from there, you can see it in here. You can see all the game plan stuff. You've got your squad, tactics, duty. The duties, by the way, obviously vary. The basic player instructions from FC, they're actually pretty interesting and pretty good. I actually quite like them. I actually think they're fairly good. And they do what they say in game for the most part, I would say. So that is good to see. More of that might come in the future. They might update it. Interested to see what you guys think. Obviously, comment, let me know what you guys think about the game and anything that I say in these videos puts Son on my free kicks. I didn't realise he wasn't. The formations, though, how many is there? I forget, 30. We're going to look through them. Fourth, I'm going to just basically talk for each one. My experience, if I've not used many, simply put, that it's not the easiest system to do it with. But I've played against nearly all of them. Well, I'll show you my record to give you an idea of where I'm at. I'm plat 1 at the moment. There's people a fair bit higher than me, but mostly just because I haven't played enough games, really. Played 81 games, so I've got a pretty good record. Game plan, formation. Here we go. 4-4-2, very good. I've played quite a few people use it. Seems pretty meta. I think it's just always a good, solid FC for football game, UFL, e-football, whatever you want to play it, formation. It's just really balanced. Any balanced formation that has a bit of everything is always going to be pretty damn good, in my opinion. I really like the 4-4-2 and I think it is genuinely one of the better formations you can get on the game, and you can change the instructions a lot to suit it. 4-3-3 seemed pretty good. I, however, use the 4-3-3 with the DM. I think the one with the DM or the one with the counter attack is better. Why do I think it's better? Because the DM does more than what just having a free centre mid would do. You can either have the DM to sit and they can sit deep and spray the chip through balls. That's the way I play a lot. Or a cam to just give you an extra option on the edge of their box. 4-2-3-1, pretty good. But the problem is you need pace on this game out wide. I think it's really useful. I think it's fairly balanced pace, but it definitely helps. And the 4-2-3-1 with the cabs, not as many natural cabs in the game that have a lot of pace. So I don't think it works as well there. I would rather use the one with wingers personally. But it is very good defensively, you get men behind the ball. I think the chip through balls on this game are insane. I don't think you can ping pong pass it really well around on this game. But in the middle where it gets a bit more congested, it's not as easy. I want wingers, so I don't think the 4-1-2-1-2 narrows as good on this game. 4-5-1. I think this would be a very good formation. It's similar to mine. It's a bit defensive. I'd rather have wingers than left mid and right mid personally, but I still think it's very good. Very good defensively though. 4-4-1-1. Pretty similar. Just instead of centre mid, you get 2 strikers. Again, I think it works pretty well. 4-2-2-2. Get the 2 strikers, but again, you're not getting any width. You get width kind of, but you're not going to be able to get quite as much in terms of pace. So I wouldn't want that. 4-1, 4-1. Very defensive, probably too defensive. I think maybe you could have this as like a tactic to see out a game. I think those can genuinely be pretty useful in this game. Honestly, my see out one is a 4-3-3. I might actually change to this for a more defensive one. Like, so quickly show you how to set it up. So I'd go there. I'd go like that. The formation's already set up. And it pretty much keeps all my duties anyway how they are. Hasn't actually kept them. So you'd go like this. Defensive support, put all my wingers like on drop back. We'd probably put one of them on stay back. Put him don't cross the halfway line. You do have to change these, but it just makes it really negative. Don't do that for most formations, just for my more defensive one. But that's probably not one you're going to use in general. The one with the false 9, you want players running in behind, in my opinion, so you'd rather have your striker further up. I'm not saying there's only one way to play, but right now, while the chip through balls are really good, I will be using the one with the actual striker, not a sitting deeper one. This one maybe is a more defensive one, but I prefer the 2 centre mids just for getting forward a bit more. I'm not really seeing too much in the way of 3-backs. This could maybe be a really nice ultra-attacking formation. It's not one that I've seen a lot of people using right now, though I don't think it's one you'd generally use throughout most of the game. Same with all the 3-backs, really. I've played against quite a lot of 5-backs. I imagine they'd be very good defensively. The general experience I have when I play against them is defensively they're really good and they're hard to break down, but attacking-wise, they're not as good. It seems like, from my experience so far, the balance on this game is a lot better than it is on FIFA when it comes to 5-backs. Make of that what you will. 5-4-1, very good defensive formation. Might be a formation I might experiment with at some point to see how good my players can play in it. This is the one I use right now. I think it's very balanced. You can see there, it looks pretty balanced. It is actually pretty good on counter-attack. I have my winger set to stay forward. That's near identical. Just, that's not actually more different. That's a bit similar to the 4-5-1 from before. But just 2 cams, quite attacking. This one I think would be very good. Get width from the left mid and right mid, but you get pretty solid defense. I quite like that one. This one, similar to the other one, but you don't have the striker. I've seen a few people play this sitting stupidly deep and then just pinging it on the counter. It's a bit limited in some ways, but very hard to break down. This one probably a bit more useful than the narrow one, just because the width's good. I wouldn't use the 4-3-1-2. 4-1-3-2 is pretty solid. 4-3-3 attacking. I've seen a lot of people use this. It's very good. 4-3-2-1. Not seen many people use this. I think it's pretty similar, though, to the 4-3-3. I think it'd be very good. 4-2-4, amazing attacking one. I've seen quite a lot of people use it. It's hard to play against. Then the 5-backs, they're all pretty solid, I think, as a more defensive-minded one. I just had a random message. Who's randomly messaged me? Oh, that's my brother saying, add to Discord, you dosser. There you go. Anyway, I need to head off. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let me know if you want to see more UFL videos. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.